guys, it's the Cooking with Bubba show. What I'm going to cook today is chorizo con huevos. And for those of you who don't know about chorizo, it's just sausage, Mexican sausage, and you don't want to know the ingredients in it made up of the sausage, but that's what it looks like. If you go looking for chorizo, this is probably not a good example, but if you want to go shopping for chorizo, what you want to keep an eye out for is these little white specks in the chorizo, and as few white specks as possible will give you a leaner, better chorizo. This is the first time I've used this particular brand, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. Let's do it like that. Take this whole link. And throw it in there, something like that. And I'll put the rest of that up later. Smidgen. You want that to simmer a little bit. And now while that's cooking, I hate being in a new house because you don't know where everything's at. Take a couple of eggs. Yada yada. Wash the hands. Take you a fork. Cook the eggs up a little bit. Mess. Throw that away. It's kind of sizzling, kind of roll it over. See what kind of good. Yeah, it's not that good at chorizo, I don't think. So what you want to do is break it down like this. Chorizo a little bit. For those of you that's a little squeamish, you don't really want to know what's in the ingredients of chorizo. You can read the labels if you want to, but you probably won't eat it. Anyway, I got that going. Let's see, we got some, that's a half a tortilla. Here's a tortilla. Get that going. And you can add some cheese, which I probably would. I usually don't add cheese, but because I don't know this chorizo very well, I'm going to add some pre-shredded Mexican cheese. Comes in a variety of brands. So yeah, I got used to seeing all white cheese in Australia. All the cheese was white. Not used to seeing the cheddar cheese as being yellow here. As yellow as it is, it's got a little tinge to it in Australia, but not like it is here. Anyway, slowly cook it. This little plate here came off of one of those old wooden stoves. It's cast iron wooden stoves. It came from my wife's grandmother's stove. And that heat that up, and it works really, really well for heating these tortillas up. And so yeah, this is a quick, easy breakfast. Cook this a little too fast, and if you cook it a little too fast, it'll splatter and get all this red junk everywhere. It's red chili sauce, fat, so you cook it slow so it doesn't splatter. But you break down the chorizo like this. You don't cook it like a sausage link like a Spanish chorizo you probably would. But this is a Mexican chorizo. Spanish chorizo, you more or less cook it like a sausage link, like a summer sausage or ciabatta or something. But you just let it cook. Chop it up like that. It also makes it easier when you throw the eggs in there to stir it up any. So then you got the tortillas. We'll get those ready. Let them set a bit. And once this cooks down a little bit, I'll come back. Okay, chorizo's cooking down a little bit. You can tell it's turning a little darker. Won't be too much longer now, so I'll keep recording. Now what you can do, and so I've seen it done before, is people take the whipped or beaten eggs and just drop it right in here. But I don't want all that grease. I want the flavor without the grease. So what I do is take a paper towel and a little heat resistant bowl like this, or serving platter, whatever you want to call this. Put the paper towels in there. And what I'll do is once this cooks down a little more, I don't know if you can see it, but a little of these pieces will start turning brown. When it turns a little brown from red, it goes from a light red to a dark red, I guess. When that does, I'll take, start to pop a little bit. I'll take that and pour this on that. So we'll see how this goes. So the little silicone spatulas work really well. If Brother Braun sees this, this is a Jamie Oliver Tefal pan. Not that that helps it cook any better, but Jamie Oliver. This big cooking show in Australia that, or I first saw him in Australia. I think he's actually English. Oh yeah, see how that turned a little brown right there? Flip it over all over a little bit, spread it out, and it should be just about ready. Just about. A little more. Now you can eat chorizo in all over Texas, and it's going to be completely different and each time you try it, because different regions like their different spiciness and color. Sometimes it's real red like this is, or sometimes, and it's bland, or it can be kind of a tan or a lighter color. But usually the spicier it is, the redder it is. what's the point in eating chorizo if it's not spicy, right? Oh, excuse me. Whew. Okay, that's just about ready. I'm going to take that and put this here. Get all the love out of there. Put that back on the fire. Get some of the goodness out of there. See how it turned kind of a brownish color instead of just pure red? Now you put that back in there. Set that aside for a second. Come over here, grab my eggs, make sure they're still wet, and just pour it right on top. Get every little bit that I can. Usually also the more chorizo you put in here, the spicier it's going to be. But I usually found about 1 link, depending on the brand of chorizo, 1 link per 2 eggs. Works pretty good. Now what you want to watch out for is this. Now let me take that back. One really good brand that we've only found in a few places, Lubbock, El Paso. I haven't seen it too many other places. Maybe Midland, Odessa, but I haven't been in a grocery store out there in a long time. But the brand is called Peyton's, P-E-Y-T-O-N-S. They have the best chorizo. Let that cook a little bit. And while that's cooking, go over here. I like this. With one of these. I'm gonna throw this in the sink. Oh, my nose is running. Okay, that chorizo is just about done. And now we'll take a tortilla. Throw that baby right there. Cheese is ready. Turn the fire off here. Chorizo con huevos. Plenty hot. Take some of that. Put that there. Take some cheese. There, makes a couple burritos. So there you have it, guys. Chorizo con huevos. Try it. may like it.